Winter is here. Just take a look outside. It's here. And in many places in northern Michigan, we've got quite a bit more snow on the ground than we did this time last year.
Yeah, that's good news for businesses that rely on that winter weather, like skiing, snowmobiling, and more. And joining us to talk all about it, the Executive Director of the Michigan Snow Sports Industries Association, Mike Panich, is here. Hi, Mike. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me this morning.
All right, give us the rundown, because I know, last season was a rough one. I don't know when the snow exactly started last year, but it was well after the new year, and so we were just at a really dry start. Unfortunately, things, picked up a little sooner for us this season.
Yeah, definitely. Last year was not an ideal winter, and probably one of the worst or the worst that we've had in our history that we know of. But this year has been off to a bang and going great. Most of our ski areas got open up to nearly 100% super early this year with great conditions, and this weather has just been ideal and fantastic for all of our skiers to get out and enjoy all the slopes from the northern part of Michigan to the furthest south.
Now, Mike, for a lot of people out there who may not be winter sports enthusiasts, they may not grasp what this actually means for the local economies here in northern Michigan. Could you tell us a little bit about what the difference is between last year and this year?
Sure. Skiers already know that our ski areas rely on snowmaking and cold weather. Natural snow is just a bonus for all of our operators in Michigan. But the people that don't ski don't realize how much they do rely on the snowmaking. So people that already ski were getting out and going, and the ski areas relied on them. But as far as the economy goes and lack of participants, last year was way down. We were down as a state and industry about $42 million. It was our estimated economic impact just from the ski industry alone. And then add on top of that the lack of snowmobiling opportunities, et cetera. Winter sports took a big hit last year in our state. So this year, it's a huge deal for our economy. We're working on a economic impact survey so we can actually have some real legitimate numbers in the future to rely upon. But yeah, it's a big hit, and it trickles down to all of our lodging opportunities and other travel support. And you can only imagine that, this goes to gas stations and, all the things that require travel. If people aren't going, then everybody's hurting. So it's a big deal. And we're seeing a great resurgence of interest in skiing this year. We've got several programs that have been super popular, and by all indications, skiing is back this year.
Excellent news indeed. I remember last year at this time, and we were talking about the I-500 snowmobile race up in the Sioux. They didn't even have cold enough temperatures to pour thousands of gallons of water on to freeze the track. Of course, this year that's coming up this weekend, and we know they're ahead of schedule. I'm curious, Mike, we talk about the economic impact, but just logistically for a business, how hard is it to plan for not just the snowmaking, but the lift operators and the ski patrollers and whoever's working in the lodge?
Sure.
There have got to be times when you've just got people sitting around waiting for nothing in years past.
For sure. And when our areas rely upon seasonal employees, so they have a limited window or they're available, but if you don't have hours to give them, if you can't open your slopes, you've got all these people that are on payroll but aren't getting the time. And then when you do open, they found something else that, because they just had nothing to do. So they end up taking other jobs, and it makes it really difficult to fill those positions. On our website, we implemented a new employment page last year, helping our resorts try to find people to fill those positions. It can be really rewarding working at a ski resort. You get, usually good opportunities to ski, discounts for your family and friends and other things. So it's a great part-time job in the summer, great first introduction to work for a lot of teenagers. But yeah, it's really tough to plan for all those things, and then you have a bad winter. But this year, most of the areas opened up weeks earlier or even more than a month earlier than they did in the previous several years. And that's huge, because the employment's much more stable, and it's just keeping people busy. And this year is a lot easier to plan for than last year was, for sure.
And on that note, how are we looking this year? What are the projections like as far as how we're doing throughout the winter season this year?
Well, we're pretty much at the midway point of our ski season. We'll have another couple months left to get through real winter, and then we'll have a few that linger later into mid to late April. But we've basically got 2 months left, and from what I'm seeing and the operators I've spoken with, they're very pleased with the crowds that are turning out and excited to see a renewed enthusiasm for skiing and getting out, and people are realizing that it is winter in Michigan. This is a true pure Michigan winter experience. This year we've had tremendous amounts of snowfall. I think Gaylord's already reached beyond their halfway point of the season, of their average total in early December. So that's an amazing number and statistic. All of our areas I'm hearing from that the conditions are just outstanding. I was out skiing this weekend in southwestern Michigan, and I will say that the two places I visited, the snow was outstanding. And if you closed your eyes, you would have thought you were on the peaks of Colorado or Europe. And it was just an outstanding experience. And I encourage people to get out and have some fun on our snow.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, not just skiing and snowmobiling. I mean, those are the big ones, but all the other side industries and the snowmobile repair shops
and then you got fat bike races, dog sledding.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so many winter
Ice
sports
fishing,
here.
etc. There's so many things that are affected by it. And this super cold weather, you dress properly, you can still get out and enjoy it. Just take more frequent breaks, get some hot chocolate, and have a good time.
Mike, we've got about 30 seconds left. Talk to us about where we can go for more information, just about whether it's the places to go or the things to do. I know you mentioned some of the things like ski lessons that the Snow Sports Industry Association is a part of. Where can we go to get some of those other resources and great ideas for the next days and weeks ahead?
Yeah, I encourage you to check out our website, goskimichigan.com. And from there, you can learn all about our marketing programs that we offer, a little bit more about the industry in the state, where things are, and all of our offerings. And you've still got a few days left to take part of our Discover Michigan skiing program, which is a Learn to Ski month. And that's a great deal. You can get a lift ticket, lesson, and rental for $60, or starting at $60 at up to 22 different areas in Michigan. Check it out, and hope if you haven't skied before, you might try to give it a try, or snowboarding as well. And there's also some of our cross-country areas that are offering deals on that. So get out there, have fun, and enjoy winter. Check us out at goskimichigan.com.
That's great, Mike. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate your time. We'll share those details again with this interview on 9and10news.com. Stay safe and warm and have fun out there, Mike.
Thank you. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
You as well, Mike. Thanks so much.